Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us in this space that we are creating to help educate and entertain in all areas of real estate.
So get ready to get real with Jen and Shay.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Get Real with Jen and Shell. We're happy to be here yet again.
So excited.
We can do hard things. It's literally my whole family motto in our house.
Yeah. Anyway,
today we are going to talk about something that we have heard a lot of discussion about out in the streets between other agents, other lenders, and the general public, you guys that we love dearly.
in the streets.
Because we outside. We are outside a lot.
I know. I have so many mosquito bites, y'all. Anyway, that is not what we're talking about.
Yeah, no, but she really does. It's alarming.
I have 42. Okay. I have not contracted West Nile yet. I don't know how.
So that means you're God's favorite.
I know.
Clearly.
But clearly not. At 42, I counted them. And I wear off. Okay.
You're too nice.
You know what? I need off to sponsor us for how much I've spent on
Sponsor
off.
us. So much money.
Anyway, back to the streets.
Anyway, out in the streets, everybody's conversation that they're having right now is bouncing between the narrative of, is this a buyer's market or a seller's market? Because for the longest time, Lubbock has been a seller's market, statistically. When you have low inventory, high demand, seller's market, which means that the sellers don't really have to work with you because there's 12 other buyers waiting to get in.
So that means, like, from a negotiation standpoint, there's not a lot of room for you to ask for concessions, and there's not a lot of room for you to ask for a home warranty or anything like that.
Basically, in that scenario, we're really looking reminiscent of the COVID market back in 21 and 22. Am I allowed to say COVID? Is that triggering?
Not as bad as tariffs or IRS.
PTSD too soon.
Way too soon. Anyway,
digress. So during that market, we had extremely low inventory, extremely high demand, coupled with very low, unhealthy interest rates.
Yeah, that we hope to never see again. I know that everyone loves it, but it was terrible for everyone.
It's terrible for everyone. It puts you in a bad position because when rates get that low, home prices go up because they follow demand. I mean, it's basic supply and demand. And it just puts everybody in a very tight position. And we would rather be in a healthy position than a tight position. So that was a true seller's market back then, and it was crazy. Now, the market we're in currently, we have a lot of inventory here in our Lubbock area and surrounding communities. But it is important to note that nationally, we are still in a housing shortage. There are still not enough homes for as many buyers who are out shopping. And I'm not talking about the buyers that are waiting for the rates to come down, which we're going to talk about that in a minute. But because I love you, we're going to talk about it. But there are enough buyers out there that we still don't have enough homes nationally.
So, like, if every buyer went out today and bought a house, one of you would lose out.
Yeah, we would be in trouble. And even now here in Lubbock, when you have a new listing that is in a great, highly desired area, you're seeing multiple offers. We're seeing multiple offers come out. What is happening?
I thought it was a bug. It was buzz. I'm so sorry. I snatched out of the air. I said, no, I cannot have one more damn mosquito bite. I'm so sorry. I have derailed this again, and I apologize. If you're watching this, which this is the episode where you should be watching this on YouTube instead of listening to it on Spotify. I'm sure that looks crazy.
That's concerned. Y'all just, if you're listening to us on Spotify, just stop right now. Go to YouTube. See that in action. I'm leaving it in. Sorry.
Anyway.
Oh.
So stupid. I'm sorry. I really thought it was a bug, y'all. I just don't do bugs, okay? Just like not an outdoorsy person. I can sit on a patio. I don't want to be outside.
Oh, I love it. Well, you know what? We'll just pretend that was like you trying to save me. But really, we all know that was self-preservation kicking in.
100%.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
My eyeballs are watering. All right, continue.
My eyeballs are sweating, so sorry.
I'm very stressed. I'm sorry. Like, back on topic. So, where were we?
So I was just saying, right now in our Lubbock market, we're seeing some homes go under multiple offers. And that's fantastic. It's very telling that if we could ever see those rates, and this is a personal opinion, 100% my brain, but if we could ever see the interest rates drop down to 5.99, we would have a flood of buyers enter the market here, and we would be in a mess of trouble.
Now, with that being said, we can get to a 5.99. We just have to do what we talked about last time, which is concessions. So we can get you there. Yeah.
Yeah, we can get you there. But if that rate ever naturally starts at that point, for the vast majority, and it's like available for the vast majority of people without buying down,
it's going to get busy.
it's going to get busy. It's going to get busy.
The cost of homes are going to be
They're going to go up.
crazy.
Yeah, so we're in a really sweet spot right now, and this is where I will get on my soapbox. Okay, climbing up. If you are waiting for the interest rates to come down, you are missing out on thousands of dollars that you could be saving and getting into a home that will be making you money year over year.
Now, if you're paying somebody rent, you're paying 100% interest. Okay, you're paying someone else's mortgage. And so if you go and try to get a loan right now and you're in the sevens for like 7.2 for an interest rate, that's way better than 100. And so I'm not a mathematician, but I feel like maybe you're also gaining some equity on the back end. You're not going to be stuck in the rate forever.
Right. And that's an important thing to remember also. You're not stuck in this rate forever. So if the time came and you're in a good spot and the rates have come down and you want to refinance, you can do that. And there's not a penalty for that. It does cost some money, but not near as much as the first time around.
Nope.
And we kind of go over all of that with you as we're going through the initial process so that we can plan on that for you, because we care about you more than just the transaction. You are quite literally stuck with us for years and years and years. Amen.
Amen. We really do. Like, we talked to some of our borrowers that we closed last year. They just sometimes check in. We just talk to them about, what are rates looking like? What are we doing? And so they're not moving really yet.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, when we reach out to you and follow up with you years down the road, I'm not trying to get a sale. I want to make sure you're still okay. I want to check in. I want to remind you to shop that home insurance every year. Don't forget that. Very important.
Yeah, we'll do a whole episode on insurance and have our good friend Haley Bowman on.
Woo! She's great, y'all. And the way she explains insurance makes me feel like I actually understand how it works on the other side.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
As somebody who's having to get a new roof, I don't get it.
It's pretty terrible. Also, I think we need to add total roofs to my trigger words for PTSD because
that's part of our summer.
I can't.
Hashtag summer 2025.
Hashtag summer 2025. Total roofs.
Yeah.
Insurance claims.
IRS.
Hate it here. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Hashtag tariffs.
Anyway, so right now, if you wanted my professional opinion for the Lubbock area, we are pretty close to a neutral market, but it is still technically a seller's market with options.
Oh.
So the number of houses that we have in our inventory, we're not quite balanced fully. We have, I think the last time I checked, about 4.5 months supply. A balanced market would be 6 months.
Okay.
Anything over a 6-month inventory log, buyer's market. But the caveat here is, even though we're technically a seller's market right now, still, we have so many choices. And depending on what your needs are as the buyer, we can get you into homes for little to no money and take advantage of buying down your rate that's going to get you into your monthly payment. So buyers have a lot of power right now
Yeah.
that we don't typically see in a seller's market.
Yeah.
During the COVID years, there is no way on this beautiful planet that you would have been able to get 10 to 15,000 in concessions. No way.
Yeah. And we saw people overpaying for homes. So it would appraise at a certain amount and they would be paying 10 or 15,000 over asking, which is all coming out of your pocket. Like the bank is not going to finance what something isn't worth. And so you had to come up with some extra money to get into a house that you really wanted in that moment.
Yes. And I will say a lot of those people who did that at the time, they're ready to move on. Life has changed. Situations have changed because life happens, then real estate happens. They're reaching out, trying to resell. And we're butting up against where their equity is because they overpaid so much. And I told my people I thought it was silly. So we just played with the terms. We still won a lot of multiple offer situations. We just played with the terms and we made our offer stronger that way. So just saying.
It does help to hire the right person.
It does. Yes. So I'm not everybody's cup of tea, or as somebody told me a couple weeks ago, I'm not everybody's shot of tequila, but some people do like me and others don't, and I can't fix that. So
what type of tequila are you?
I listen, if
I'm sorry.
I am 1942 Don Julio.
Oh,
I'm expensive.
she hits you later. You don't know what happened.
Sneak up on you, like, oh man, I really like her. Later, party.
Yeah.
Wow. See, we're just going through it today, y'all. It's fun. I hope y'all have enjoyed this. I really hope you're watching this episode on YouTube.
Yeah.
It'll lift your spirits. We will be the wind beneath your wings today.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll catch you next time.
And the only time we don't mind you pushing our buttons is right now. Be sure to like, comment,